with this team. Felony came from Search and Destroy. As a player when his first career started, he was born in Search and Destroy. Still some of the most trophies you can get out of any pro player in the online ladders. And Looney and Aqua are no slouches either. So that's a big thing. But we said the same thing about EG earlier, and what happened to them in S&D? They lost. So I don't even know where to call this. We are getting into game 2.
Look for this lad, though. Look for Shawnee.
I think you're a Shawnee fan already.
Look for Shawnee. How could you not be? You come to your first event, you wreck people on the hard point.
Look at that smile. That's a $1 million smile.
He's known for his S&D, apparently. Better than Jerd. Is it true? We're about to find out.
Let's get into it. Game number 2. Search and Destroy if you're just tuning in. Rise Nation lose game number 1. They're now down 0-1. In S&D, though, it's going to be throwback. Rise will be on offense round 1. Chris, who are we watching on the break?
We'll follow Looney.
Okay.
Here's the team captain. The captain's going to take the objective, and they're immediately going to A.
They will push aggressively towards this A site. And if you look at your minimap, not too big of a focus here from Elevate. They've kind of split the map a little bit. They will get first blood, and this is where Rise Nation have to answer back quick.
And unfortunately, Looney was not able to finish that kill, so that's going to make this a 2-on-3, make it a 1-on-3. Good luck, Vicento.
What I find so interesting is Felony is just going to get pinched here. He should be cleaned up at Lemon. Yep, there it is. Elevate win round number 1. The same strategy from these European squads is round 1, get aggressive and just go for it. They just sent 2 people right through the mid-tracks area, overwhelmed the one Rise Nation player that was there, and immediately pushed right into Rise Nation's base. That's why you saw the pinch happen. Elevate, nice strategy to start off this S&D.
And look at the difference in tone. You just saw nothing but smiles coming out of Zed.
Yeah.
Vicento frustration for the American player. Zed on your screen is going to be running the OSA. Let's take a look at his full class loadout here, just using 3 attachments.
One brief thing, Puckett, Reedy is sniping.
You want to see Reedy?
On the side of Elevate, so wondering how exactly this will work out for him. He's still just playing a little bit passively. He knows someone's in this bottom ticket window. He's going to call that out for his teammate, and there it is. Zed snaps on both. I'm wondering if he got a hit marker on him because that player was extremely weak.
And it looks like the bomb is going down. Meanwhile, player 8, Watson, has spotted the opponent. Here comes the pinch. Reedy gets the call up but can't finish it. Zed hiding in the back, baiting out this bomb, and Watson is going to roll over to back him up. Felony now in a 1v2.
This is tough. 28 seconds left, and if you look where the bomb is planted, it's for that back blue area. So Felony's going to push through this extremely wide open field. Both players here, no idea how he transitions this. No.
Not happening.
Great job by Elevate. That's why I like going towards the B-bomb on this map, Chris, is because Aches actually taught me this strategy. You play a sneak plant. You get it down right away, and if you can go ahead and control blue, you have one player watch your flank, the other person can control all of field and call out if he needs help, if he needs rotation from his teammates. Beautiful stuff from Elevate. Again, reading the map, getting aggressive when they need to, and going up 2-0.
Only player going even on the squad is going to be Felony. We'll put him on your screen. And right away, he is going to be cut down. Bad decision. Looney now going to be pushing through the tunnel. Player to his right. Is that player going to sneak up? That is going to be Zed. So keep your eyes on Zed on the mini-map. I have him highlighted. Looney sneaking over to the bomb site is going to get caught. Zed making the call out to Watson. Easy kill. Last man alive. Vicento now in a 1v3. I feel like every single time, Rise is just dropping too early.
Yep. And that was 3 different scenarios in that round, Chris, where a player from Rise Nation turned a corner and just missed seeing their opponent. If they get a couple seconds in their favor, they not only get first blood, but they take a number advantage of that round. What I'd like to see there from Elevate is that they all move together. They said, let's stay active on the map. Let's not sit in corners and potentially get killed without being able to get trades. They're all together. They move together, and they go ahead and clean that one up.
Let's go back on board with the attacking squad. Watson on your screen now. Perfect game so far. 4-0. Zed, his teammate, also sitting at 4-0, as well as that bomb plant earlier in round number 2. So here's a look at the attack. They all go B. There's 2 players, though, on defense. And here's your first interaction. It should be Vicento with the spot. Unfortunately, he was not able to get the pick, and now there's the punish. 2 players down. It's up to Aqua and Looney on D.
Nearly snapped on him. Unfortunately, not going to be the case. Elevate put themselves in another great spot to go up 4-0 in this game. Aqua just trying to help his teammate. Thankfully, Looney will bring this one back to a 2v3. But again, look at your mini-map. What do Elevate do?
They got the bomb
the scenario, down. They plant it. You've now got Overdrive ready for Zed. He's still on a streak at 4-0. Watson's right there with him. All signs pointing this towards another Elevate round win.
And that was a missed snipe from Reedy. He was punished, but not finished. So, full red, backs away, saves his life. You got Zed watching the bomb, Watson watching the top. Watson with one, Zed should pick this one up down low. 4-0, it's easy, says Zed after that round.
Zed and Watson, a combined 10-0 performance. Here it is from Zed's perspective. That right there is what makes the OSA one of the most sought-after assault rifles in the game right now. The ability to hit fire from that close, that high rate of fire, shreds through any enemy. Elevate, this isn't even close right now, Puckett. Game 1 and Game 2 have been completely in favor of the European squad.
What's wrong with Aquaman? He played that last round on defense so scared, it seemed like.
Yeah.
It wasn't the aggressive Aqua I'm used to. Let's go to Looney, though. Looney trying to push the issue over at A.
Look.
Knows there's a player nearby, and there is a huge flank. Aqua is going to be able to pick up one. Now a challenge, gets shots in a second player, finally picking up the bomb.
They just decided, hey, let's leave that one in our spawn. Thankfully, Aqua is holding off a 3-player push by himself. They've recognized the flank that's been happening by Shawnee. They kill him first in this round. 4 versus 1. Rise Nation showing up. And apparently it's all because they started to use the strategy of leave the objective in our base.
Hey, it worked out, man. You keep an anchor in the back, you're able to pick up the guys trying to flank. Watson now needs to pick up 3 more kills. He hasn't died yet in the game. The bomb is planted. He's got 45 seconds to get over there. Scarab able to be used to scout things out, but honestly, you probably just want to save it and call this round a wash.
So what's big is in Black Ops 3, the specialist meter would charge automatically. So in scenarios like this, you'd not want to give up so much specialist meter for their opponents. Here now, he can go ahead, stay alive, and play mainly for his streaks. Right now, he's looking for what's called exit kills. As players are leaving the site, you're seeing 2 players move towards middle map. He's hoping someone crosses in front of him, which it looks like it's going to happen. Oh, right here, but no.
So patient.
The shots get snapped onto him. So, as I was mentioning, though, there's no negative in doing that and playing that timeout now because the payload charge rate no longer happens. You have to get scored to earn that payload. Unfortunately, there can't get the streak going further. Either way, Rise Nation get around to the board.
With a 3-round lead, he should be fine. But Watson not getting that second score streak, that's going to hurt a little bit. We're going to stay on board with the defense for a moment. I just want to see what's going wrong here for Elevate. You're going to see at the top of your screen, that's Vicento pushing out. Looney in the middle of the mini-map is not going to be met by anyone yet. It looks like this may be another A plant coming in shortly here from Elevate, but they're waiting for a first pick, Jack.
Look what Elevate did. They recognized that Rise Nation started to get a little bit more greedy with their aggressive plays, so they all sit in the back of the map, play a pick, and rotate towards the opening. That opening now looks like it's towards this B site. Great team communication from Elevate as they'll go ahead and push for this play.
And why do you think they're so confident at the B side? Because this is not the first time they've gone this direction.
Well, apparently there, when you're all wall running, that's not the answer to getting this bomb planted.
Nope.
So, I'll be honest, they had the right idea. Misplay. They had 3 players body stacked wall running. I'm going to tell you right now, Chris, you don't want to do that.
That's what Orbit was doing against FaZe earlier. It did not work out.
Now how'd that go for him? Vicento leads off the back of Aqua, who got 2 kills to open up that round. Rise Nation clawing back into things, a very similar feeling to that hard point where they were fighting for every second, every round they could get. Chris, who we watching off the break around 7?
We should probably go back to Aqua. I mean, he's the only one getting kills on a consistent basis over the last 2 rounds. It looks like our first player in action, though, is going to be Felony down low. He's been spotted. Does he have protection from Vicento? It looks like it will have to be Aqua up top. Watching his back, and Felony's going to fall either way. Reedy gets the pick with the snipe.
He's been patient with it. Reedy has continued to use it throughout the entire game. He hits that side lemon wall run and hits the shot across the map. What's interesting about this Rise Nation setup is look where the bomb is right now.
Yeah, look where Vicento ended up.
Yeah, they put such a focus towards A. Meanwhile, their bomb player is back blue with nobody in sight.
Is this a good move, though? Distracting everyone on one side?
Well, here's the worry. Elevate are set up to play around Reedy with the sniper. They're all protecting him from every angle, and I think Aqua realizes that. He just runs away. We see Looney now backing up. Elevate are completely playing mind games with Rise Nation right now.
Vicento, last man alive after losing Looney and Aqua. They were able to trade out 1 kill. The bomb will go down. So he's got an opportunity here. 1v2. Also has the Scarab to use if he wants to go scout out or possibly even pick up a kill on a player trying to go for the defuse. But
wow,
this is very tough positioning, and you can see it's Reedy and Watson running together in tandem. Reedy's going to lead the charge with that sniper. Even if he dies, Watson's there to back him up with the AR.
This is going to come down to what's looking like a last-second defuse. Vicento should have spotted him and get away. Nope, yep, so now he's going to run. He's just going to run. How do Elevate now respond? As we go ahead, let's see how Vicento tries to play this. We saw this coming in. Yeah, Watson cleans him up. He knew he had a challenge. There was enough time left where even if that trade doesn't come in right there, there just wasn't enough time for Vicento. Again, a heads-up play call from Elevate wins him that round.
Here's Watson one more time with the round-ending kill cam. He knew exactly where Vicento was going to be firing from. Pre-aims it, Vicento shows, and Watson gets the job done.
It showed his class right there. Only dead silence the perk he's wearing, so not worried about any grenades that come into play, not worried about any tacticals as we continue on through. Elevate now on match point.
Reedy staying with this sniper rifle left side, but the action's going down in the middle of the map. It's Zed up close and personal, running right past grenade, spots a player up top as well, calls that out to Shawnee. Shawnee is going to get picked though, so it's going to be Watson left in the middle of the map trying to keep Zed alive.
I'm guessing Zed used his overdrive there and really wasn't able to get much off of it. The player on Rise Nation spotted it and ran away with his life. Full number advantage over to Rise. A 1v4 not going to happen. 5-3. Now the score. Game 2 not done yet.
And nice communication from Rise. As soon as they saw Reedy top train, they called it out. 3 kills all coming in at once. Here's the most recent one. It was Looney charging in with his teammates as they are just going to corner Zed. And honestly, that just looked like Elevate got cocky. They're like, we're going to charge right up the gut. We're just going to take the fights one-on-one. Unfortunately, the kills didn't land the way they wanted them to.
Not at all. With Rise Nation back on offense, this has been where they've struggled so far this game. Do they have a different opportunity this time around to make something happen?
The offensive wins are when they just left the bomb back in their base.
Yeah, right?
This time it's Looney on the charge, and there you're going to see Vicento cleaning up the first. It's Looney getting a second. Zed has picked up a kill, though, so a 3-on-2. Rise with the advantage. And they do have total control of this A-bomb site. Last player up is going to be Reedy now. We'll see how he handles this after Felony picked off Watson.
Reedy, 1 versus 3. Doesn't have to worry about planting the objective, but in a couple seconds we'll worry about defusing it. With how these odds are stacked against him, wondering how he even tries to play this.
I was going to say, you got to get to the perimeter, right?
Yeah, he's just going to challenge it first, and he does have rewind, so if he can actually get the second kill and rewind back out there with his snipe, there it is.
1v1, 28 seconds. That's so much time to work with here. That puts all of the pressure actually on Aqua, not on Reedy. And we're going to see what Aqua decides to do. Aqua check the bomb, but there's the rewind. Aqua
oh my God,
it's Reedy with the clutch.
Reedy using the rewind. Defuse. And he just got up and said some words that I am not going to say on broadcast because I like having my job.
Those are European words coming out right there. A very pumped up Reedy. That is a 2-0 lead here in the best of 5. Let's take a look at this one more time. Here comes the rewind, backs up. Aqua knows I got to get out of dodge, but Reedy so fast jumps to the top. Perfect use of that payload. Excellent execution. That was textbook S&D play in the final round in a 1v3 situation.
And why was that possible? Because he knows the scenario. What I am most impressed by, he doesn't panic using that rewind on the second kill. Instead, lets himself be weak, rushes right towards the bomb, hops the defuse, and that puts Aqua in the scenario where, hey, I've got to go for this one right now, tries to make it happen, and it does not work in his favor. There's your scoreboard, 6-3 in favor of Elevate. They're up 2-0 against Rise Nation.
Jack, your predictions are terrible.
Chris, I'm telling you, I'm the thorn of Cod.
This Elevate squad, though, the real deal. Yes. Elevate. They lose Vicento. They lose Aqua. They lose Felony. We wonder, what move is this organization going to make? They pick up 4 incredibly talented players from Europe, and they are showing off here on our stage. Zed, a big game number 1. Reedy, though, the MVP, using the sniper rifle and clutching up the 1v3 at the end of that one.
You know that they're all smiles on their face on the side of the Elevate base right now. Now they've got to close it out, though. The series is not done yet. That's the key thing to bring up. We're going back to the respawns. Search and destroy, game 5. If it gets to that point, okay, maybe you're confident in Elevate again there. But going into something like Precinct Uplink, we've always seen in the past where the Europeans have had a little bit of a different play style compared to the North Americans in a game mode like Uplink. I wonder if that translates here again now in Infinite Warfare.
How so? What do you mean different play style when it comes to Uplink?
Well, the big thing on certain maps is the favorite route side